Hey everyone, welcome to the AgostoAllElite Podcast. This is Richie. Let's go review Raw. Let's start with Raw review. Here the laydown for Raw this week. Raw from San Antonio this week. The show featured heated competition where Punk laid out Roman Reigns. Valkyrie defeated Raquel Rodriguez, helping Sky Penta retain title against Dragon Lee. Natalie defeated Maxine Dupree. So Valkyrie defeated Raquel after Scott interfered, neutralizing Liv Morgan. Penta retained the Intercontinental Champion by defeating Dragon Lee with the Mexican Destroyer. We got Natty defeating Maxine Dupree. Great victory for Natty, her new character. AJ Lee defeated Bayley. AJ Lee retained the Women's Intercontinental title, but was attacked post-match by Becky Lynch. El Grande Medical defeated the original El Grande by pinfall following the interference. We got the key segments of all these. CM Punk Roman Reigns had a tense face-to-face competition, ends with Punk hitting Reigns. Brock was mentioning regarding open challenge, and we got open challenge from Obafemi attacking Brock. So it's Brock versus Obafemi at WrestleMania this year. And my thoughts on Raw this week, it was okay. So yeah. So now let's go straight to Smackdown. Then we'll go on to Dynamite. Okay. So we got a new champion crown as Orton's rampage continues. Orton can't find his supposed need to terrorize others last week. Rhodes opened Paradox box by Corey Orton due to the voices in his head. Week on Smackdown, Rhodes' friend felt repercussions decision. Undisputed Champion Rhodes was nowhere to be seen at the last week's show during the WrestleMania 40 contract signing. Orton betrayed Rhodes by brutally battering him. With Rhodes absent, Orton chose to terrorize the champion's longtime friend Matt Cardona instead. Friday's show also featured two WWE Tag Team title matches, one in men's division, one in women's division. The Bella Twins challenge for the women's channels. Damian Priest and R-Truth hunted for the men's straps. Set up titles changed hands this week. So before the Orton thing, let's talk about what happened on SmackDown. Drew McIntyre dragged Fatu out of a car shield window, beating and bloodying him. Fatu got revenge inside. McIntyre threw the commentary table and Diamond Splash. SmackDown went off the air with both falling off an elevated platform while brawling outside the arena. The WWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest and R-Truth, defeated the MFTs by pinfall after R-Truth hit the Mateo with the attitude adjustment in the match. The Motion Machine Guns defeated Fraxton by pinfall after Saban scored a folding press on Fraser. Alistair Black defeated Sami Zayn by pinfall with the Black Master. Trick Williams distracted Zayn. Mitchell and B-Fat being defeated Rhea Ripley along with Jade Cargill. United States Championship, Carmelo Hayes defeated EJ Dragunov by pinfall with Rolling Sunset Flip, taking the U.S. Championship. Kit Wilson laid out Jolie Rowe with a Defiant Corkscrew Elbow Drop to attempted slam poetry battle. The Women's Tag Team Champion Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax, Lash Legend versus defeated the Bellatons by DQ after Charlotte Flair feet attacked Jax. Post-match, the Bellas brawled with Flair Bliss for the Irresistible Force, leveled both teams. So let's get to the Orton thing. Okay. Orton indulged his voice, beats down Cardona. Orton took a seat in the center of the ring, fought down the last year's acting career over the last few years. Orton understood the gift of being someone's children. Too was an empty feeling. Orton doesn't feel lying as a wrestler. Wants to feel what time he has left is the weight of the gold on his shoulder. He looked forward to taking us the champion title off Drew McIntyre. However, Rose, whom Orton saw as a little brother, accommodated plans. Rose encouraged voice Orton to give in to the voice in his head. The problem with that, however, is Orton can't control them. Backstage, Cardona confronted Orton for attacking Rose. Orton dropped Cardona with elbow, warning him to mind his own business. The Orton tracked down tree artist Jerry Rowe. Orton apologized for something last week, but the Grammy-winning singer said it wasn't necessary. Jerry Rowe expressed concern for Orton, wondered why someone so full of aggressive. Asked how he could fix things. Jerry Rowe replied, Orton should apologize to Cardona. After getting off the phone with somebody, Orton headed to the ring to fix things. Orton invited Cardona to the ring. Orton apologized to Cardona, attacking. Rhodes a similar apology next week to embrace. Afterwards, Orton helped the handshake for kicking Cardona in the groin, planting an RKO. Orton threw Cardona on the ring, attempted to reclaim last week's brutal assault on Rhodes. Really personal intervened, but couldn't stop Orton from questioning Cordova's arm in the chill chair. So last week's main event segment was very executed. This was a watered down retread. YWA decided to pass the time as snubbing out Rose for Cardona recycling a 7-day-old segment. Anyone guess? Orton's opening segment was strong. And yeah, that was pretty much Smackdown review. Let's now go to the AEW Dynamite review. Let's go there. Let's go to the review. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's check out. Sure. Let's go to 4. Okay. Here's the following would have been one of the best pay-per-views Dynamite AEW looked at the following momentum-packed night. The show featured Ospreay competing for the first time, undergoing double fused neck surgery. Just in his return in 6 months, how he fared comeback. We saw a main event trios match between Japan and the Young Bucks against Okada and Roppongi Vice. Could Manja and J-Jam bounce back to lost the Revolution? Let's check what happened. Dynamite. So yeah. Okay, Ospreay defeated Blake Christian by pinfall. Somehow, Ospreay returns to my double neck surgery. Dynamite in-ring steel made him the star he is. Led to the injury that sideline for anyone does when he look upon it. He entered those Revolution performance that didn't happen. Ospreay got in the ring. He's a little more tame. Brian mentioned my mover is just moving around, can still impact his neck. Ospreay sold him injury much of the match with an umbrage Christian to get inspired by offense. You could call it a ring rest, but felt like an example. Tendency to start over every match is led to closer in Christian's favor. Ospreay picked up the win. More importantly, to see him back in the ring, proving he could still stay healthy. He called out Moxley into a brawl from the ring. Pac ultimately did the most damage to Bray. Then a match between the Brits. The Death Riders defeated Bang Bang Gang by pinfall. That's Kenny Omega tells Swerve Strickland person number 1 contendership for the AEW World Champion on the line. Coffin match. Darby Allin defeated Gabe Kidd by closing Kidd in the coffin. Quite fit unfolded to these two. Gabe Kidd went outside by Darby Allin. The counters escalated quickly. Allin stuffing Kidd into a trunk car, crashing and flipping the vehicle upside down. They eventually made their way to the arena where Kidd put in a straitjacket to continue our hitting. At one point, Allin even hit Kidd on the head while still took a crowd, but good more welcome match went on. Afterward, Allin made a surprise move, call out Jeff for World Thomas. They haven't involved in the title picture lately, but they do have history. It could be for a compelling matchup. We got a Vision showing Lucha picking on Jack Perry in the Jurassic Express bus, traveling from California to Fresno. Perry stopped at the bus, revealed he would team with the Bucks, and acknowledged they need to reboot, fight their way back to the top, following their loss to FTR. Swerve Strickland saying he's going to beat that Brody King Revolution, but a minute was not enough. His view of real power still lies somewhere else, chasing in the ring. Strickland questioned when being number and power depends. I think that Kenny Man does not leverage to make that match happen. Still, Strickland made a case triggered by Omega's influence and then he puts EVP status on the line. It turns out Omega's revelation that Strickland was the number 1 contender for the world title and was not announced beforehand. It was prepared to break the news to Strickland in real time. That raised the question, why would Omega know that before Strickland? So it does not make sense, in my opinion. So having contendership EVP status, intriguing layer. AEW is not leading the MVP status in the storyline device mentioned early on, especially lead as babyfaces, but this brings out a compelling opportunity to build a power-driven storyline with Strickland if he wins. This match shall come at Omega win or logic keeping the same. Is Strickland getting that same kind of power storyline? It opens the door to something where explores the Dorothy-based angles that base Polly, Chris alongside intriguing direction to Spring and Summer lean to All In. We talk about Bike Billy, talks about spending 20 years wrestling around the world, developmental tendencies, expect the need to succeed. That's what separates stars right among else. Bike Billy defeated Mark Davis by pin in the video following Revolution. NJF call it the greatest deathmatch all to clear himself the greatest champion, feeling that he's very bumped and bruised in match, but none of it matters. He walked away with the win. Carter laughed the idea he was ever fair. Jack Perry said he loyal to one family. Vowed that he and Punky Vice will score the victory for Don Callis' family. We got replay footage and the aftermath of Tony Stark being attacked backstage. We got no holds barred. Mia Sugar defeated Maria Shepard. Andrade, he wants the AEW World Championship. A briefcase filled with cash brought to him. Callis on at the offer. Callis didn't take care of Darby in exchange for the money. Jack Perry, the Young Bucks defeated Roppongi Vice. Nick Jackman, they blew their out to Revolution. FTR was a better team. Matt Jackson had told them to keep their heads up, remind their still fans who believe them. There's no team in the back that can stop them winning the tag titles. Cope Cage came in, praised the Bucks. So they will face the FTR for the tag titles. So Tristan, they proved they're the best tag team of their generation. FTR erupted and still quickly totally quiet. That's Howard attached on the ring by Board Bay. Segment ends. Bucks and Cope hold tag titles. 10 standoff. My Revolution Red Hot. I might have been on a real gunman late, but this was a bad show this week. Powder AEW fell on to perform big and after big pay-per-views. They delivered a strong weekend. Momentum. This is not a fetcher. The big stars right away. Darian beat the Dogs for a second straight week. That's unfortunate. Really, they should have picked up the win. Revolution. So, only could have gotten the word title. So anyway, that was Dynamite this week. And yeah, that was AEW Dynamite this week. And I'll see y'all next Sunday. Thank you all for the AgostoAllElite Podcast. Peace.